Hello everyone, this is Vandana Joshil from Core Team Lajja. Thank you for logging into Lajja, the only forum in India that gives women a non-judgmental space to be themselves, find themselves, grow themselves and better themselves. This is a forum by a woman, for women, with women. It is my honor to be conducting the Saat Ki Baat Lajja Ke Saath segment, wherein we bring you experts from across the country to talk about their professions, their journey, and in doing so, share tips and tricks that might help Lajja women and leave us a little bit more inspired and a little bit more empowered. I'm excited to be hosting today's Saat Ki Baat because the expert is a lady with years of experience in her field. She is an image consultant, is the founder of a Nuvo Image, and the president of the Image Management Professionals Association Mumbai chapter. She has years of experience grooming, mentoring, and dressing people up to help them look good, feel good, and perform better in their professional, social, and personal lives. Hi, Kamal. Thank you for signing in. She's been a TEDx EMWS curator, advisor, and speaker coach in 2017, 18, and 19. She has been featured in the international e-magazine Ayumig and has also won the International Goodwill Ambassador from Pakistan for services to underprivileged. Recently, she was awarded the Business Excellence Award from IMPA. So let's wait and see who has logged in, and we shall get cracking. I'm sorry if there are any technical glitches, but let's wait for Anu to join in and let's start our conversation. In the meantime, because she's an image consultant, if there are any questions, anything that you want to throw in, you want to type in, please do. Like I said, this is Lajja, a forum for women, but we also welcome the men who are watching us. And we believe that it is our support and the love that these men show us which help us women grow and become better individuals. While we are waiting for Anu to come on, let us talk about Tattva 2019. That is a major conclave held by Lajja. This is happening on the 24th of November in Mumbai at the Renaissance Federation Club. And this year we are focusing on relationships. We're going to be talking about the importance of relationships, the different aspects of relationships, how they matter to us, how they change us, how they make us who we are. So do log in to our page and sign in and register for the event. This is happening on 24th November. So we hope to see you all over there, and we hope to see your encouragement and your love. So yes, Anu hasn't signed in as yet. Waiting for you, Anu. So like I told you about Anu, I will give you a introduction once again. She is an image consultant with years of experience. She has she's actually much sought after. A lot of people come to her. Of it, she's been telling me a lot of people come to her for styling sessions, personal styling sessions, and grooming sessions. And in the conversations that we have had, you can feel the energy and the vibe that she has. And it's amazing to come across such people and talk to them. And it's actually motivating when you interact with such people. So, yes, Anu, please come online. Anu, if you're watching, please drop me a message so I can bring you onto the screen. As with most things technical, it's not yet 7, so we still have a couple of minutes left. So we can while away our time. Let's wait till Anu comes online, and then let's have this wonderful conversation that I'm so excited to share with you. While we wait for her to come, uh, let me try and share the. Okay, I think Anu has just signed in. Let me mute. I don't want any echo happening. I hope I'm clear and audible. If I'm not, just let me know in the comment section, please. Would appreciate that. Yes. Anumala, are you there? Hopefully, this will be a conversation that will get people thinking about a lot of things about dressing. Our main focus this time is going to be on power dressing and what do you mean by power dressing. And Anu is the right person to be talking about this. Anu has, like I told you, she has been working with people, grooming them, and getting them ready for the corporate world, for their personal lives, and the kind of information or the kind of knowledge that she has to share is brilliant. So let's just wait that, let's just hope Anu gets in really soon. And where are you, Anu? Okay, it's 7 o'clock. Anu is not on as yet. Where is Anu? I've got the light right on my face, so I hope I'm not going blind. Okay, I can see people. Okay, Anu is online. Okay, there are some. Yes, she will be online in say about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not here. Yes. Okay, Anu, are you there? We haven't lost much time. We just. Yes. I started in early because I knew that we'd run into technical glitches like this. And let's make good time once Anu's online and try to get her to answer as many questions and clear as many doubts as possible. So, Anu, just drop me a message on the comment section and I'll get you in. She is saying that her net is low. That's okay. We understand. Actually, we need to run a campaign to see which network is really good. And then promote that network. As soon as Anu's online, we will get cracking. So before she gets on, and yes, there is Anu. Let me bring her to. Uh, let me get her on. Invite. In this comment, delete this comment. Why can't I see her? Just a second, guys. Let's just figure this out. Yes. Anu is. Let me just get her on. Anu, did you get my invite? Okay, Anu's off again. No, Anu. Yes. Add. So Anu is going to be online in just a couple of seconds, keeping our fingers crossed that her network is really great. Yes, brilliant. Anu, welcome.
Pleasure, pleasure.
So, yes, so let me again introduce you.
Okay.
This is Anu Malla. She is an image consultant. She is the founder of a Nuvo Image and the president of the Image Management Professionals Association Mumbai chapter. She has years of experience grooming, mentoring, and dressing people up to help them look good, feel good, and perform better in their professional, social, and personal lives. She has been a TEDx EMWS curator, advisor, and speaker coach in 2017, 18, and 19. She's been featured in an international e-magazine, IUMEG. Did I get that right?
Yeah, EMAG.
Yes. And has also won the International Goodwill Awards from Pakistan for services to underprivileged. Recently, she's been awarded the Business Excellence Award from IMPA. So, without wasting any more time that we lost, let's dive right into the questions. So, like I said, I've introduced you to the best of my ability. Nonetheless, do tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into image consulting.
Okay, first of all, thank you,
Our
Lajja, for
pleasure.
having me here. And wish the viewers a happy Navaratri to each of you. And how I
Thank you.
came to image. So, this puts me on the rewind mode, Vandana,
Oh,
and takes
okay.
me to 2012.
Okay.
I was 50, I was
Okay.
menopausing.
Okay.
Fighting to win over the havoc created by hormonal imbalances within me. To add
Yes.
to that, my kids, for whom I left the job and sat at home to look after them, needed less time of mine. So that was
Oh,
added word for sure. Everyone knows. Anyway, a pat on my back, because that's what we all look for. The children have to become independent. that's
true.
when that's when I was looking for something to bounce back to my work or my passion. My passion has been
Okay.
always working with people, and little inclined towards always creativity, dressing, grooming. Always I was passionate about. And it was like
Okay.
a God sent. A friend of mine came into my life like an angel and introduced
Okay.
me to ICBI, Image Consulting Business Institute. And that's
Okay.
when I got introduced to the beautiful world of image. Since then,
Nice.
let me tell you that I have grown from strength to strength, and I'm still counting. So that's
Brilliant.
that's a small
It's
little
so
story.
nice. What is amazing is that you started this off, after 50.
Yes,
So
at
that goes
50.
to,
Yeah,
yeah, so
yeah,
that
yeah.
goes to tell our women that there is no age really. You can, if you put your mind to it and your heart to it, then age is just a number. So
Don't
women
let the
keep note of that,
menopause, yeah, don't let the menopause pause your life, is what the
Wow,
message I would convey.
that's a lovely message.
Thank you.
So yes, now we'll come to the most pressing question.
Yeah.
What is power dressing? We've been hearing about it, reading about it, but what actually is power dressing?
Okay, as you said, you have been always reading it and hearing it. So lately, the word power dressing has been really overhyped and overused. And most
Okay,
importantly, I feel that it is misunderstood and misinterpreted. So, if I
okay,
ask anybody what is power dressing, the common person would say that maybe it's a corporate look, dull, muted, boring clothes to be worn with a
grays and
structured
blacks.
jackets.
Yes.
Yeah, but for me, the modern power dressing is smart dressing, not the boring corporate dressing. I would say power
Okay,
dressing for me is a dress which can reflect your personality, and
true.
the outfit which can speak that, yeah, I mean business, I'm serious about what I do. Okay, so the power of power dressing, I feel that is not only the dressing, but it depends on the attitude you have, the body language you project, like the poise, posture, the stance what you have, and the confidence what you radiate. The way you
True.
conduct, yeah, the way you conduct, the way you carry yourself, put together is the power of power dressing for me. If I could answer your question to that.
Oh, that was really interesting because so far I've always believed that, like you said, you have your browns and your grays and your blacks,
Yeah.
and you put that in a box, and that's power dressing for you. So thank you. Yes. So we
Yeah.
can bring colors into power dressing and
Look, I have
make
a
it look.
pop-up color, which already I have it, right? So it's a
Yeah,
pastel, but already
true.
I have a pop-up color. Yeah.
True, true. That's interesting. Uh, so you think power dressing is important?
Absolutely important. I would say this that the world is noisy, the world is crowded. So I would say
Okay.
don't blend, just
Ah,
stand out. You know, go walk
true.
that extra mile, do that extra thing to be an extraordinary person. Number one. Number two, I feel that these days the presentation is the key to success. The
Yes,
brand is a separate thing, but how you present your brand is what grabs the attention of people. And you are
true,
your own brand. So how is your package? Do I like the
true.
package? Then I would like to know more about you, right?
Wow.
And the third thing is dress for your mood. As in,
Okay.
when you look good, what happens to you? You feel more happy, you feel
Yes.
confident, and that somewhere elevates your performance, because confidence
True.
leads to good performance, and good
Yes.
performance leads to people reacting and responding to you better, and that
Very
takes
true.
you places.
Wow. That's spot on actually. If you're uncomfortable with the pin sticking
Yeah,
into you or the way
yeah.
you will not be able to even introduce yourself. So,
Yes,
yes.
absolutely. You need to be comfortable in what you're wearing. It needs to be you authentic self. You need not buy it or you need not adorn it because it is trendy, but because it is you wanting it and you are comfortable in your skin. The clothes also your second skin. You need to be comfortable in it, not being, as you say, conscious. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so rightly said.
And
So
yeah.
now, yes, yes, tell me.
Yeah, I would say that, you know, there is a saying that I'm so busy in seeing what I see that I can't hear what you say. So that's the power of visuals. I call them the
Yes.
power of visual highs. So
Yes.
make the
Yes.
visuals count for you.
True,
So
true.
I don't know if you
Wow.
have the next question in place or no. I would like to help people how to power dress.
Why not? Please tell us. We are all ears. The power. We want to hear you say that. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit more.
So how to power dress is whenever you are dressing for an occasion, ask few W questions. As in, where am
Okay.
I going? What will I be doing? Whom will I be meeting?
Okay.
Because power dressing is all about being appropriate to what you do and to speak what you are. The message is what you want to convey. That's how you need to create your ensemble. That is your power dressing. So for that,
Okay.
never shy off to add little accent colors to your
Okay.
wardrobe neutrals. Having said that,
Okay.
wear whatever you want. I'm not ruling out the wardrobe neutrals at all. You need to have the wardrobe neutrals like the pastels and the grays and the blues, but at the same time, add in the right quantity some pop up colors to create interest and retain
Okay.
your personality.
Okay. So that could be in terms of not just fabric, it could also mean your accessories, correct?
Yes, I would say less is more. Though I
Okay.
say be bold, but don't overdo it. There are some
Okay.
formal accessories, as in the certain accessories they can come under formal, but some like danglers and blingy accessories, too much of it, they do not qualify as formals.
Okay.
So less is
Okay.
more on the accessories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because you have bought a set which has a neck piece and a earring does not mean you need to put it all together. Correct?
Yes, you rightly pointed out. So less
Uh,
is more. Wear it smartly. Don't overdo it.
yeah. Wow. So less is more. People keep that in mind. And the three W's, where you're going, what you want to do, and you're
Are you meeting and what message you
are you
want
meeting?
people to perceive about you?
Yes.
Because
Okay.
your
So the three
clothes
W's.
also communicate.
Perfect. So now I see that you are wearing a sari, and I don't know whether you can see it, but I am also in a sari,
Ah,
considering it's Navaratri and
fabulous.
all of that. So,
Fabulous.
I've noticed that the sari is coming back into the boardroom. You
Yes,
have.
yes,
I mean, the one
yes.
person that I used to idolize in a sari was Chanda Kochar. You would
Yes,
always see her in
yes,
a sari, and beautiful ones at that.
yes, yes.
So, do you think the sari is a perfect, or it can be counted as a power dress? And how so?
Okay. So, first of all, I think you have answered it already that Chanda Kochar
Okay.
wears it. So, yes, it is. It can be considered as power dressing. I say that sari is the new power suit for the Indian women.
Wow, that's
And
nice.
I feel that sari is something you can never outgrow
Yes.
either by size, because there are
Yes.
no small, medium, large, XL and XS. One size
Absolutely.
fits all,
Fits all. Yeah.
because that's the fabric. It's like fluid poetry. It falls on the
Wow.
body so beautifully, covers it all, but still leaves a sneak peek to create that interest and keep that grace and elegance intact of a lady. Yeah. But having said
Wow.
that, right choices of sari to be passed as power dressing is very important. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that is where we will need your tips a little bit more on what is the kind of sari that a woman can wear to a meeting and how
Yeah.
it should be worn because
Yes.
yes, I think we are a little clueless when it comes to that because
Yes.
most of our saris are all color.
Yeah, that's the Indianity of the saris. I get the traditional, the color. When the moment you say Indian, you will see a lot of color, bold patterns. But you should know where to stop and where to draw a line, what to pick and where, what is more, what is less, while choosing to put together as a workwear. So let me make your life little easy, and the viewers, let me help them. First comes the fabric, as you already mentioned, the fabric or the texture. So, what is right texture of a sari to be passed as a corporate wear or a workwear? I would say cottons,
Okay.
linens,
Mm-hmm.
silks, which are little crispy,
Okay.
rather crisp, not very transparent. Okay, so I would
Okay.
say adapt fabrics which are cotton, linen, silk, crisp and translucent, and avoid nets, chiffons, georgettes, and which are see through. They
Okay.
cannot be considered as workwear. Now, coming next to the color, what you said, because most of our saris come in bright colors, because
Hmm.
we Indians love colors, isn't it?
Yes.
So what you should adapt and what you should avoid while choosing a sari for your workwear is adapt still wardrobe neutrals, but add pop-up colors like your blouses or accessories or in your borders. So go less. of colors. Okay. Then,
Okay.
as I said, introduce pop-up colors, but go less on the brighter colors. That's no. So avoid bright colors, adapt wardrobe neutrals, adding pop-up colors to your entire sari ensemble. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is a question which yeah, tell me.
Yeah. So let me go to the next is pattern.
Yes.
Everyone loves the prints. So bold
True.
prints and too much of human figures, animal figures spread across is no. If you see, I'm wearing a beautiful hand painted one, but that's in the palla
Wow.
how I have tied. It's not all over shouting out. So
Okay.
somewhere the the scale of the print should be smaller.
Mm-hmm.
That's workwear for you. Adapt that and adapt small borders and geometrical patterns are welcome. And if at
Okay.
all bold prints and patterns are there, let there be somewhere not too close to your face, maybe on the palla, maybe on the border. That's still you can consider it as a workwear. Yeah.
Okay.
And avoid embellishments. And I could see a sneak peek of what you wore. Can you just show me what you
Yes,
wore
I can
again?
show you what I'm wearing. This is what I'm wearing.
Absolutely. This I will not pass it as workwear at all. Why?
Okay.
Because there is zari, there is
Mm-hmm.
little bit of dressy embellishments going on. Some
Okay.
zardozi or I think brocade is on the
It's
blouse.
brocade. Yes, it's brocade.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that cannot be considered as workwear.
Okay.
Any
Okay. So
embroidery.
I'm sitting for this meeting with the wrong this
No,
one.
that's good for us to discuss which is good to go, which is
Yes.
not good to go. They're
True,
like red
true.
flag that don't go for any embellishments or not any zaris, sequences.
Okay.
Stay away from them. Anything
Okay.
painted is okay. Anything thread embroidery is okay. Minimalistic. That's your
Okay.
sari for workwear.
Okay. So again, is there a differentiation between the sari workwear which you wear in the morning and maybe for what you wear for these cocktail business meets that happen? So should there be a change in that too?
Definitely, there will be a change, but mostly in the city like Bombay, Mumbai rather, from mostly the working women go from work to cocktail or work to business meetings. So,
Yes.
what do you do with that? Those times, okay? Just
Hmm.
take an example of me. Though
Hmm.
I was not prepared for this, take an example of me right now. So this is
Okay.
okay for the day workwear. And if I have something, a business meeting or cocktail or something in the night, I would carry a dressy earrings, maybe little long and dressy ones. And I will not keep the palla like this. I will open and flaunt the palla, which I showed you just now.
Oh,
So
oh,
that kind of changes the entire visual. Maybe you wear something in your hand and you're good to go. So the
wow.
yeah, if at all you suppose you have a cocktail which you don't want to wear this crisp sari, so you can
Hmm.
still wear your solid crepes which fall so beautifully on you. You can wear
Mm-hmm.
a blouse, maybe you can pair it up with a duster or a shrug or a jacket for the day or the waistcoat
Okay.
for the day. Then go without it for the cocktail, dress your earrings, open your palla, open your hair. You are good to go. Change your lipstick color and you're good to go for your cocktail.
That's very interesting because this question I just thought of. Um, what is the norm to wear your palla? Should you, I mean, should it be pleated or should it be let loose? And yes,
See, it's
length
all
of the palla.
yes. It's all about when you call it as power dressing or workwear, it's all about how controlled you are. May it be your
Okay.
body language, may it be your temperament, may it be your hair, may it be your palla. You want your hands to be free when you're working.
True.
The moment
Yes.
you open your palla, you will see grace. You will see that elegance. You don't want that during your work. So, pleated is always preferable for office wear, for
Okay.
workwear. If at all you don't want to pleat it this way, maybe there is one more which is, I can't show it right now, but there are
Yes.
ways, yeah, there are ways where you can control your palla. That's one point you should take it, note it, that more controlled, more authority,
Oh, that's
more,
interesting.
more business like. The moment you let things flow fluid, that's more of elegance and grace walking into your personal style or the look of the day.
So that's interesting. Let me just note it down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't want to forget this.
Yeah.
Um, so yes, so you shared tips on wearing a sari. Now, there have been instances when I have walked into a corporate get together or a meet, and I have seen women in Kanjivaram saris, and
Oh
I
my
have
God.
wondered, yes, the Kanjivaram is a lovely drape and lovely fabric and all of that, but what would you say? Is it a big no-no or a
That's a complete disaster and a faux pas. Yeah,
oh,
Kanjivaram. Yeah, if you're celebrating a traditional day in the office or an occasion or a festivity, you have to wear, then it is good to go. But otherwise, it doesn't pass as a workwear or the corporate wear.
okay. Okay, now since we are talking about the drapes and all of that, what about accessorizing your sari? Like I have seen women with a huge brooch over here. Yours
Yeah.
is yes, but yours is
Yes.
tiny and it looks
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. So it's not brooch anymore. Of course, this is my own personal style and innovation. They are
Okay,
lapel pins.
lapel pins. Yes.
Yeah. So it's all about your creativity. See, we buy fashion, but we create style. Fashion is sold, style is not. Style is your
Wow.
creation. So you need to be creative, wearing that creative hat to see what looks good and what looks perfect for a particular occasion. So big brochures are no for the workwear, but at the same time a little lapel pin because I'm not wearing anything. I'm neat. There is a
Anything.
small stud. So I need to create an interest somewhere in the outfit. So here I go, one lapel pin, and the eye rotates around that because this is my communication area.
Hmm.
I want people to look at my face where I'm talking. The attention should be here.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that's
True.
why the skin contrast is working, the lapel is working, and that is how it's going.
Wow, that's
This,
interesting.
this is all about creating your optical illusion to guide your viewer where you want them to see.
True.
So,
True.
so the control, the
Yes.
remote is in your hand. What you want the
Yes.
viewer to see.
To see.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So
Hardly
then
you.
there should be,
Hmm,
yeah,
yeah.
sorry. There probably then is a rule to also the kind of blouses you wear with your sari.
Yes, less skin show is major requirement when you wear your sari. Though I said it is all covered, you must have noticed that when they pleat it up, you can see through the waistline. So at
Yes.
work somewhere it doesn't look nice, it doesn't look professional. So maybe
Okay.
these days actually the off shelf blouses, the crops, the dusters, they look elegant, at the same time they look powerful, and they cover all the body variations. It works for even us to cover the unwanted curves which you don't want the viewer to see. When you're wearing a
True.
longer blouses, pairing dusters, pairing jackets, it works both ways.
True, true. This is especially a problem that people like me have because I am on the heavier side, the curvier side, and even getting a proper blouse stitched for me is very difficult. So while I love to wear saris, this is one thing that I'm very conscious about, and I've got like pins all over the place to make sure that no skin is shown.
Yeah.
And I know that is spoiling the sari, but this
but
is a lovely
but
alternative that you've
one
given.
tip for such challenges faced by women is, and it looks better than the stitched blouses are, the formal shirts you can wear, the
Yes, this
formal
looks very nice.
crops you can wear. The crops, you get them in West Side, you get them in Max, you get them in MS. So the crop tops do wonders to pair with a sari. It covers the skin at your waist level. There are
Hmm.
collar, because collar is something, it comes across as very formal. At the same time, it is covering everything. I'm wearing a formal shirt. I've folded my sleeves. You can see I have not got it
Yeah,
stitched the same blouse. So open neck, deep necks, there is bandha hua piche, are no for your corporate wear.
complete. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. I should give this a try. I should try and get some crop tops. And I've
Yeah.
always been a little shy
I
about trying all of that.
yeah, but I always say that, shop from your closet before you hop into a mall to shop for yourself. There are a lot of
True.
hidden orphans in our closets. Just dig deep into your closet and grace them, flaunt them, They want your attention. Yeah,
Absolutely.
so yeah.
Okay, so then after this call, that is what I'm going to do. Open up my
Diwali,
commode and see what I can.
shop from your own
Yes,
closet. Yeah.
yes, from my own thing. What more would you want to share? Now we have men also watching over here, so let's also talk about them. Let's
Is
give
it?
them some bits of advice. So,
I
what
thought
would you
I
suggest?
thought all women here actually. Laja is
We
supposed to
are
be women.
women, yes, but then what we believe is that the men who support us help us become what we are. So
Right.
an occasional nudge and a push from them, an
Right.
occasional word of encouragement from them does wonders
Right.
to our
Right.
confidence.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
let's also address the men who are watching us and share some tips for them too, if you don't mind going that deep.
For men power dressing,
Yes, why not?
men power dressing, actually they dress very boring.
Yeah.
Because they have some what do you say, restriction in their thought process itself, that they don't want to try colors. They just
True.
want to rely on those basic wardrobe neutrals, like a white or like a gray, like a black and light blues. That's it. Some people don't even go to light blues. I would say experiment with more colors. I'm not saying wear some bright yellow, bright pink, but blues like these, or pinks, light mauves, they work wonders. And add panache to your entire look by adding some cufflinks. Some interest has to be there in your clothing. Maybe opt for
True.
some cufflinks, maybe some tie pins, experiment pattern on pattern tie and shirt, and you need to match your belt with the shoe. So there are few tips which I can give away to men and say and request, shout out from here, that experiment, don't rely on your boring basics. We want to see some color and we want to see some interesting outfits, happening. That's the message I can give away. Yeah.
Very, very interesting. I will go back to the women's section.
Yeah, sure.
You spoke about the shoes. You were talking
Yeah.
about men, of course. But again, I never thought of footwear when I was discussing this thing with you. What
Yeah.
about footwear? What is the kind of footwear that a woman should be wearing
uh,
when she's in a corporate with a sari? What would you recommend?
See, there is no one rule, but at the same time, as an image consultant and as a style expert, I would say closed shoes are preferable or the peep toes are preferable. Even
Okay.
with saris, when you wear the pumps and the closed shoe, that adds an edge to your entire look. Because how many people you would see wearing closed shoes with sari, and
Not many.
that's where you win one brownie point. And it looks elegant and it goes one notch higher on the formal scale. But having
Okay.
said that, if you have too much to walk, too long to stand, make yourself comfortable with some ballerinas, some wedges, juttis. They could go, but not blingy juttis, but the dark tans and the beige colors, the black colors, depends on what you're wearing. So I would say first on the scale are the closed shoe, may it be a stiletto or wedges or peep toe, then comes the rest of it.
Okay. Because I think as Indians, what I have seen is we don't really give too much thought to our footwear.
But that's the most important thing. And when you wear the
Yeah.
heels, even though I'm sitting comfortably at home, will you believe I have my shoes on? That
Wow,
gives a
interesting.
lift. Yeah, that gives a lift to your posture and the way you feel. I don't want it to feel as if I am working from office or I'm at the corporate setting. To get that feeling, you need to be dressed that
Yes,
way.
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so the moment you
Wow.
wear, yeah, the
This has
shoes
been
matter.
absolutely insightful, for me because I work from home most of the times, and
Yeah.
I have this tendency of, you
Neglecting.
like preparing. No, 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 no. I actually dress up for work. So I am. You could walk into my house and ask me to accompany you for a meeting, and I'm ready. I mean, I don't need to even change
That's good.
because I believe that if I feel good, I feel like I'm dressed for work, then I will be
Yes,
able to do good work. So
absolutely.
I'm so glad that there are people who resonate with that thought,
Oh, yes,
and I
definitely.
will keep footwear in mind. Next time I'm at a call like this, I will wear my footwear too.
Yeah,
That was
you don't feel home. You feel that you are at work. I mean business.
yes,
That's what I keep
true,
repeating,
true.
you know. So,
True,
yeah.
true. Wow, this has been great. Tell me, is there anything that I have left out or missed out on asking you, and you think that this should have been told? Please do
Uh,
tell
I,
us. We still have a couple of more minutes, so all
yeah,
yours.
I can wrap up with few points which I want all the viewers to take back from here.
Yes,
One, buy fashion but create your own style. Being
nice.
authentic is the thumb rule to be confident. So buy fashion, create your style. And number two, as I
Yes.
mentioned already, shop from your own closet before you hop into a mall to buy more.
Okay.
Next is spend on quality rather than quantity. Here, I
Okay.
would try to explain little more on it. I would say that when you're buying or building your office wear, invest more money or invest more, a better chunk of money on your basics. Just
Okay.
see, because that you will be wearing more often. So what's the cost per wearing? That is
True.
reduced. So the fashion garments spend less. For basics, quality matters. So quality over quantity is a third tip. The fourth,
Okay.
do not overdo it with anything. Less is more.
Yes.
Next, last but not the least, is strive to be a better version of yourself.
Oh, wow.
I don't say best version. When you say best version, that means you have closed the door for your success. So strive to be a better version of yourself. And women
This is
out,
so nice. Yes, this is something that Lajja resonates with. You know, we tell
yeah,
you to become better versions of
better
yourself.
version.
So,
Yeah. Last message what I want to give away is follow your passion so that success follows you. That's the mantra
wow.
I have been following, and I give away the message to the viewers.
Wow, that is so amazing. I mean, these are points that I hope that our Lajja women and the men watching take back home, think about, and put to use. It's not just important taking it back home, but putting it to use is great. And
Absolutely.
I would love to have a personal face to face interaction with you, and maybe also have a session where you're showing us all of these tips live. And
Yeah,
I
I
hope that
do.
day comes
Recently, I
soon.
have been doing a lot of sari styling workshops, and
Okay.
I show them how to go from desk to dinner also.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
there are a lot of drapes like with a dupatta, how can you do? What is the corporate wear? How you can give more styles with an existing 6 years what you have. So I do sari styling workshop. Yes, I would love to do one for Lajja women.
Yes, I hope we are able to organize something and have you over and help our women understand drapes a little bit more, and also have a session on styling.
Thank
So
you.
yes, Anu, it has been a pleasure having you on board, and there is so much that you have shared with us in these
Yes.
45 minutes, and I'm honored to have this conversation with you. Thank you so much.
Pleasure was all mine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Lajja, women and men who've been watching this, I hope you have been enlightened, like we always mention, and you have been empowered too. So, till we meet the next time at the next Saat Ki Baat with another expert, good night and happy Navratri to all of you. Happy Navratri to you too, Anu. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Same to you. Bye bye. Good
All
night.
right. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Good night.